Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. I want to welcome you to my channel. All my subscribers, new subscribers, all my peaches, triggers, scallywags, lovers, haters, commenters, each one of you, I want to welcome you to my channel. Well, today is a special day for me because I'm out with 2/3 or three-fourths of my family. We have Michael Chris. Would you say hello, Michael Chris?
Hello.
How you been?
Good.
So you don't have school today, right?
Yes.
Why? It's not your day to go to school, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put him to the test. Tell me about yourself for 1 minute.
I like to play hide and seek, and my favorite game is Roblox. And my favorite game in Roblox is blade ball because you need to deflect the ball so you don't die. And
Tell me about your dogs. You got your dogs, your pets.
and I want to play with my dogs to play tag with my dogs and
You have a favorite or something?
and my favorite dog is Okimi,
Oh!
and I like to play hide and seek with my brother, and I like eating in McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since you've been here, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you order?
Rice and chicken and Coke.
And what?
And Coke.
I could have guessed the rice part. Okay. Okay, Michael Chris, that's almost a minute. Thank you very much for sharing us with you. And we have Mama Mia on the other side. Let's see if we get her to talk for a minute here. Hold the mic. Let's talk.
Hello. We're here in McDo. We're going to eat lunch.
And you're eating for two, right?
What?
You and the baby, you're eating for two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think it was going to be 1 minute, but it's okay. Mia is a woman of very few words, and like I said, sometimes I like it like that. Except when she gets angry, then it's like, oh boy. You know, she was gonna give me change. I told her keep the 500, so I had to tell Michael Chris. I said, you see, Michael Chris, I give your mother money. She's always complaining I don't give her money. But anyway, but we're here at McDonald's. You know, we're here about around lunchtime. And there are a lot of people here. See if I can give you a 360. I don't know if I can give you a 360, but let me see if I can do this. And you kind of see behind me the people here at McDonald's. I don't know how much of them you'll see, but anyway, at least I tried, right? Okay. So yeah, so we're here at McDonald's, and I decided to just come and just have a day out. I got to go have my CCTV checked on my phone. For some reason, it's not working. It's funny because when I went to immigration, the girl working at the immigration, she said, "Oh, my husband's the one who installed your CCTV." I said, "Oh, really?" Well, maybe there's a lot more people watching it than just us, you know. But be that as it may, I never been really concerned about how do you call it? Security. To the extent of like bank accounts and all that stuff on the internet, I used to be, want to be paranoid about that because you always think about people having identity theft and what have you. But I've had a lot of banking issues in my life, so I never really, got so protective of my account because in America, if your bank gets hacked or someone steals money from you or something like that, look at the beautiful leaves falling. Let me see if you can see that. For some reason or other, we have a lot of leaves falling. It's very windy. I don't know if you can look and see how windy it is, But and again, I don't know how much you're seeing, but it just had like a nice flurry of leaves fall. Here they come again. So it's just a very, very beautiful windy day. I guess that means it's like a typhoon somewhere or another, and it's just passing a short little something, here. So which is good. It makes for a very cool, comfortable day here in the Philippines. But like I said, my bank, will replace any money that's hacked out of my account. And so, it's like, I never been really super paranoid over someone. I had my identity hacked one time, stolen one time, and I went through that. But now I just don't worry about it. That's why I see all these things on the internet about, security blocker or security programs to protect this and protect that. I just don't worry. But that's why I don't care like NIA or whatever it is. People spying on you or the government spying on you. It's like, hey, look, go right ahead. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not concerned about nothing. I'm not doing anything that I think would be worthy for the government to want to get involved in my life. So therefore, just go ahead on and just do you. If you got to look into my account, if you got to look through my phone, if you got to follow me or whatever, just go right ahead. I think the thing what makes people super paranoid is that oftentimes people are often doing something that they know they shouldn't be doing. And oftentimes, if you're living that kind of life where, you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, well, then of course you're going to be a lot more paranoid about security, which I'm not. So, even with my surveillance cameras, if they have access to look into my house, so what? I don't care. I mean, it's not like me and I by ourselves and we're like romping in every room, or walking around naked, and that would be something that I would be extra concerned about. But even then, not really, so I really don't have to worry about that. So, if they have access to my CCTV camera, cool. What is now is that my CCTV camera has been knocked off my two phones, so I can't figure out why it happened. So I'm taking it back to the place where I got it. And of course, when I walk in there, they'll just do something real quick and have me back online, which is okay. But be that as it may, it's a good day. I was hoping maybe to stop over here. They got a carnival that just opened up here, and I was looking for a story I did on the owner of it because I wanted to make a copy of it and give him a copy from the magazine, the story that I wrote about him. But it's closed right now, and but I will do it before the carnival leaves because I want him to know that I did get the story out on him. Also, I'm going to stop and have order some more calling cards because my calling card's out now. I'm using the bad ones where they got me looking black like a Nigerian. So I'm going to have that taken care of and kind of get some new calling cards, as they say. But anyway, that's what I'm also doing here in Dumaguete now. So I don't know if there's really nothing that we need. Maybe we'll go get some chicken or something like that. For my favorite chicken place in Cebu Land, I showed that with Mai and her family. I showed that once before. Here they are with the float. Michael Chris is already up on the table. So what's that you got, Michael Chris? What's that? Is that a float or something? I don't really order nothing to eat. I just order fries. I'm not into all this. Me is with the chicken, the rice, and Michael Chris is that's what they're in. But me, I just eat the French fries and that's it. I don't go much further than that because I'm also still very conscious of my diet. So I don't go into that. So me, I'm Michael Chris. You got chicken and rice, huh? What's that, man? What's that?
This is the one that I'm selling.
What is it? It's trying to taste good. God, no. It's like a sundae, but there's a lot of stuff in there. I mean, it look like an Oreo cookie, ice cream, I don't know, a bunch of stuff in there. You know, I can't say you have to have an acquired taste for Filipino food. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, if you're a food connoisseur, then, you know, I don't know, you might be more concerned or more, have a lot more courage to try a bunch of new things. Me, I don't. You know, I keep it very simple. I don't like a lot of spices and all that stuff, and I very seldom like to eat outside my home. I always like to kind of eat, you know, within right there. Someone's maybe trying to sit beside me, not beside me, but in the area over here, so kind of give them more room to sit down. So if the table goes like this, let's go to the other end of the table. But anyway, so it's just easy for me just not to eat, you know, anything that's not prepared in my home. And I like it like that because it gives me more control over a lot of stuff that I eat. You know what happened? I have a tear in my rotator's cuff. It's a very small tear in my rotator's cuff. And it was too small for the VA when I operated on, and just long enough to really irritate the hell out of me, you know, from time to time. Like if I'm in a barber's chair and I'm sitting back and being shaved, I get so uncomfortable I can't stay like that. Or you know, sometimes it just flares up. Sometimes I go for long periods of time and not even forgetting that I have a tear in my rotator cuff. But these past 6 days, it's really hurting. It's really hurting. It wakes me up in my sleep and all this stuff. It's just the pain, and there's no position anywhere where I can put it where it's not hurting. So I asked a friend of mine who I know has a lot of medication. So I said, "Hey man, you got any pain medication?" He said, "Yeah, I got some." So I said, "Bring me some pain medication." So and he brought me some pain medication. And so, being smart, I'm not going to just start popping pills. So I decided to look on the internet what each pill was for. You know, on the purpose for it, the side effects, and stuff like that. Then all the medication that he brought about 4 different. Thank you. He brought about 4 different type of pills, and all of them were for depression, anxiety, shingles, like this. I said, man, this medication for someone who's nuts. It has nothing to do with pain. These all have something to do with anxiety and all that stuff like that. So I had to give it back to him. I said, no. Some of it says that, you know, if you have high blood pressure, it can cause high pressure heart attack. The side effects. So I wasn't really down to, of course, taking this medication. So I sent it back to him. And when I told him about what I found on the internet, he said, read it to me. I'm not reading all this information. You read it. Like this, I didn't have my glasses on, so I really couldn't do anything like that. But it just goes to show you kids, you just can't take medication because someone gave it to you. That's for sure. You know, but anyway, so, you know, I'm in here in McDonald's, like I said. I'm in Dumaguete. I'm trying to see if I can give you an idea of some of the people that are here. See, I can't tell because I have a glare here. So you really can't see, or I can't see because of the glare. You don't see a foreigner driving a tricycle. So I guess he decided to buy his own tricycle and make his way through the Philippines and that, which is a very good vehicle, if that's the way you want to go. I'm kind of getting an idea. Let me see if I can give you a little more idea of who's here at McDonald's. This is around lunchtime, so you see a lot of people here are ordering lunch. So it's a very small kind of McDonald's, but you can get an idea to see everybody who's in here, so that way you kind of get an idea who's here. This is a place that I used to come when I first came here, and I used to sit by this window here. See, we're sitting on stools and we're looking through the big picture window, as they would call it. And I used to just gaze out and just watch the people as they pass by. You kind of get an idea what the wind is like over there across the street. So the wind is blowing through their poncho. I'm certainly glad I decided to drive rather than, take the scooter. This is what I eat here. I just eat the French fries, and I have my ketchup that I dip it into. Mia always ends up with something extra. She doesn't know how she ordered it. She ordered, there's some type of float that we have here, which is good, and then this thing I spoke to you about earlier. Mia's explaining to me how she ended up ordering two of them that she did not order in the guide. Usually they have a McDonald's assistant help you order on the, what they call them? Arcade. I can't remember what they call them. It's called, the key thing, you see it over there. You just see over there where people are ordering on the key or something. I don't remember the name of it, what it's called, but they're ordering there. So if you don't know how to order it, it's easy to order something twice or something like that. I don't fool with it. I just have them just do it for me. I tell them what I want and step back. Well, I want to tell you about me ordering the float. There are times when, I get a craving to eat something sweet. But the sweet here in the Philippines is different from the sweet in the United States. I don't know why, but I can't explain it. All I know is I get a very strong craving for a Hostess cupcake or Little Debbie. And the cream inside is entirely different than what it would be in the United States. And also the chips, forget about it. The chips here are entirely different too. So there is a world of difference in the snacks that they have here and the taste of them. So that's why I keep everything simple, like French fries and ketchup. It's very simple. There's no, sometimes I think it's, a lot of times they eat things. Oh, because they're hungry. I'll be right back.